Charlie, a 3-2 defeat to Aberdeen in the Youth Cup. What's your thoughts on the game?
Probably gutted right now, Ian, to be honest. I thought the boys gave a really good account of themselves. Coming into the game, we knew that Aberdeen were, the top of the league that they're in just now. So, having watched them and stuff, we knew we were going to be in for a really tough game. But I thought the boys carried out the game plan that we'd worked on during the week, which was being brave in possession at the back. Obviously, they had a threat up front that we'd looked at with two big strong strikers. So we were trying to beat their press by playing through them and maybe tiring them out a bit. So the boys done that really well, but probably just a wee harsh lesson that the bit in the game where we slacked off and we were 2-1 up allowed them back into the lead. We was actually giving the ball away a couple of times, which again is frustrating, but it's hopefully something that we can learn from in the future.
You must be pleased the way the boys come back from being 1 down in the first half. They actually dominated the game at that stage.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought we would before the game. Just the way Aberdeen set up 4-4-2, we were pretty confident that we would be the team in control of the ball, and their danger was going to be more turnovers when we lost the ball or were slack on it, which again happened a couple of times. But first half, I thought it took us a wee 10 minutes to get into the game, and they maybe spooked us a wee bit with how high they were pressing. But once we were able to beat that press, I thought the boys really started to control the game, and as you say, we went into the lead at half time 2-1, deservedly so I thought, and probably really confident at half time that we were going to see the game out.
And what was also pleasing was, even though we went 3-2 down, and that must have been disappointing, the boys really fought to the end to try and get that equaliser.
Yeah, I think I've just said that to them there, that we had a wee slackness for 10 minutes in the second half where we were giving the ball away, which wasn't like us, and it wasn't as if they were putting us under pressure. It was us making daft mistakes. But once they then went into the lead, I thought we really then came back into the game and started to play the way we've been played. It's probably just a harsh lesson for the guys that if you switch off for that time against good quality teams, that they'll punish you, and we've probably been caught there. And as you say, towards the end we actually looked like we could maybe force extra time. We were battering the balls into their box and stuff, but we just wouldn't fall for us in the end, which is life in cup football, I suppose.